The woman discovered that her husband had been killed by the most powerful mafia in the village. In order to ensure that her last son could go on living, she brought Jack to the mafia's house. When she met the mafia boss, the mother begged desperately, even swearing that she would never avenge her husband's death. This was the only way she could think of to protect her son's life. But Jack did not submit like his mother. He seemed to be born without fear, his eyes fixed firmly on his enemy. However, the ruthless mafia boss felt no sympathy despite the mother's pleas.
No.
When Tom rejected her directly, the mother pulled out a dagger from behind, attempting to threaten him. With her fragile body, she stood against the powerful mafia, trying to buy time for her son Jack to escape. Jack watched his mother fall before his eyes, yet there was still no trace of fear in him. He remembered her words and ran forward with all his strength. Because of his small and nimble body, he quickly disappeared into the forest. Tom ordered his men to lay down an inescapable net across the village, determined to kill Jack to eliminate future threats. He also threatened the villagers, declaring that anyone who hid Jack would have their families punished. Fortunately, a kind villager sheltered Jack. They hid him in a cart full of firewood and smuggled him out of the village before dawn. Jack survived. His fearless nature would one day make him unstoppable. Yet fate still struck unexpectedly. Upon arriving in America, Jack was diagnosed with smallpox. At that time, America was highly tolerant toward immigrants. Instead of deporting him, they quarantined Jack on Ellis Island for 3 months. Now he had become an orphan wandering in a foreign land. When his father was murdered and his mother killed, he never uttered a sound. But at this moment, he stood before the window, singing a Sicilian song from his homeland to the Statue of Liberty. No one could have imagined that this lonely 9-year-old boy would one day carve out a place for himself in this land of freedom.